As dentists, we create treatment plans for our patients. But what about for our offices, especially when it comes to insurance participation? What makes sense? How many plans should we be in? Are we getting the right fees? I'm thrilled to be talking with Nick Partridge, founder of Five Lakes, a company that is dedicated to helping you increase your success and decrease stress when it comes to insurance. Nick, thanks for being here with us. Orient our group, what you guys do and how you help dentists.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. We're so excited to be part of the Dental Nachos community.
Thanks.
We've been doing this for 11 years. So my company is Five Lakes Dental Practice Solutions, and we help practices develop, implement, and manage an insurance participation plan. So
awesome.
People always come to us for negotiations and they say, hey, but that's only part of the plan. So the first thing is develop the plan.
That's so important. So I've been a dentist for 19 years. My dad was a dentist, amazing dad who I worked with for years. And, even as a kid, I remember dental insurance was this word that was always flying around my life, right? Dental insurance. I changed dental insurance. Someone sees my dad in the supermarket. They want to come up to him. I changed dental insurance, Dr. Goodman. He's like, I'm just trying to buy apples, but okay. So dental insurance has been this thing. Walk me through a little bit. I'm a dentist. I got a practice. Maybe I bought a practice a few years ago. I just signed up with the other dentist had, and now I'm not so sure. How does Five Lakes come in and create this treatment plan?
Yeah, so it's a great question. So what we do is we come in and we assess three different aspects to make a comprehensive plan, right? So before we start saying, every dentist in the country wants better reimbursements, right? So that's a no-brainer, right? But we're really trying to figure out what is the why behind it, right? Is it because you're trying to add an associate? Is it because you're trying to play golf on Friday? What are we trying to accomplish? And where are you at? So we look at your practice as it exists today, what your patient base looks like, what your new patient flow looks like, what your retention rate looks like. We look at where your patients are coming from. Then we go into and we look at the market around you. And then we look at insurance, plans you're contracted in, and then plans that are available to you that you may or may not be aware of and are not participating in. So we get a whole view.
Yeah, one of the things I have just driven me nuts over the years is like, I don't know if it would be harder for you to understand how to bond a tooth or us insurance. I have the answer, us insurance. I can teach you how to bond a tooth. It's ABC. So it's just, what I want to share with my dental audience is sometimes dentists, we aren't taught to have the greatest self-esteem in dental school. It's a bit toxic. So we kind of taught that we should know everything, even stuff that we don't do. So that's why partnering with a company like yours, and you guys are an awesome key resource and sponsor the group, is so important to just find out. Because tell us how you can transform. Think back to a client, maybe one from today or a week ago. What is some of the impact in that dentist's life, whether it's financial, whether it's time off, whether it's just not wanting to cry inside, my number one goal. So tell us about some of that impact.
Yeah, what's interesting is that 80% of the population today has a dental benefit. So it's just more prevalent. You can't avoid it like you used to, right? So that makes it more important in your office. So just like you have questions about taxes and legal matters and leases and things like that, you hire an expert, right? And that's what we are. So as you look at this, I just did this interesting case study. We worked with the doctor over 7 years. He just sold his practice, very happily retiring now, right? So we started working with him 7 years ago. And so I got to see the life cycle of what's happened over the practice and how insurance affected it. And it's been fantastic to go back and reflect and look. There's been so many changes with the practice in terms of doctors coming and going. They did a rebrand, they added services. Insurance companies have changed a ton. And so each year there was a little thing here, a little thing there that we would do to kind of pull different levers to be able to maximize reimbursements, to keep their plans. They started with 13 plans 7 years ago. And by the time we were done, they were only in 7.
That's awesome.
Down their participation by 6 over that course of time, while we maintained their patient numbers and improved their retention rates.
Yeah, that's so phenomenal, because I was in my office yesterday, and whether you've been a dentist for 1 day or 43 years, as long as I've been alive, it's basically full contact arts and crafts on people who don't want to be there. And even though we get tremendous, awesome joy out of helping people chew and smile, we also get a lot of annoyance and frustration. So you may as well be paid as much as possible for the work you're going to do anyway. And I just appreciate that you guys are helping dentists do that. If someone's watching us, Nick, and saying, I want to reach out to Five Lakes Solutions and figure out my next step, what's the best place for them to contact?
Yeah, I think so. We'd love to talk. We'd love to understand kind of where you're at and what you're looking to do. The best place to go is www.fivelakespro.com/nachos.
Awesome. And you can reach out to us at any time on the Nacho team. We're dedicated to helping you be happier by being less annoyed each day. You can email us at salsa@dentalnachos.com. You can reach out to us at dentalnachos.com. We'll be happy to connect you with Nick and his awesome team. Well, thanks so much for being on with me.